Let's see the newest Rav video, guys. Too many deaths to avenge.
Attention gamers. Previously on my SOD hardcore journey, I learned the hard way that my entire 1 to 60 journey as Rav the Avatar misrepresented how hard this game is, as I died not once, but twice, in pursuit of glory, proving that without Howard by my side, I'm actually bad at this game. I made it my mission to avenge my first death, which went smoother than an oiled tit, and then I ran my first dungeon where 650 pieces of loot that I can't use dropped before I proved that I can survive the horde leveling experience by successfully riding an undercity elevator. I then trained myself against the weaponized horsemen in preparation for an epic rematch.
Ooh, I can't believe Rav's Hardcore Journey Part 3, okay?
It was time to avenge myself. Just me and Obama. And this guy who I had to shoo away in pursuit of glory. My bottom bitch had just died, and I was ready to use the adrenaline of knowing I'll never touch that baddie's bosom again to fuel my fight.
Oh shit! Dude, he's making such an epic deal out of like a the big cone of Bane himself. Oh, there it is. He didn't even
Turns
lose any
out I was
health.
just complete dog shit the first time around, but my own triumph was followed by some dark times for the guild. Zarya learned that he was indeed correct when he said,
okay, South Shore guards, like those things are what could kill me.
Oof. This was such
the Mud Hut clan mourned the loss of their leader who died in pursuit of glory. This Abercrombie and Fitch model learned that Sodcore is literally racist against warriors, and while priests can solo dungeons, warriors died to a single mob 2 levels below them, and then our guild's most progressed character ran into the issues that come from hanging out with kids much older than you, and then there was Mitch. This happened offline, but the streamer brain rot was still present as he was unironically listening to this.
Yeah.
As he apparently never heard of the famous slogan that most 4-year-olds know, Polly want a cracker. As he opted to give himself a full tour of the boat he would die on before losing a crucial game of WoW Classic trivia, and I don't want this video to dwell on his dumb mistake, but then again he did laugh when he found out I died.
Rav died? Rav died? Wait.
And I'm petty.
Dude, Mitch died so many times, man. He died the most out of anyone in Sodcore.
Just kidding, I've typed my fair share of yos in his chat. I'm a huge Mitch fan. Like, did you know he was actually a legit musician at one point? Because I didn't. His hit song was called If I Could Go Back, and even though I personally haven't listened to it, I'm only assuming he's talking about going back to the Valley of Trials.
Oh my god, he actually died. That's hilarious.
I was starting to worry if the streamers could survive Sodcore when I saw a warrior jumping around like he's tripping on bath salts, and I'm thinking, what kind of moron is playing a one-death character this way?
Whoa, okay, that's kind of a lot. Why is this rapper here? Oh my god! Oh, wait.
So I'm thinking, these fucking gym bros, man, as I keep him from going back to Mulgore while he's yelling at me as if he was trying to get himself killed.
Is Sony gonna die again? I think he... Oh yeah,
How long is he gonna walk for? How long is he?
Oh yeah. How long are you gonna walk for?
Who's giving in first? Oh, he's out of render! Wait, is he still walking? He said for as long as it takes.
No.
Is he still walking? He's still walking! What is he doing?
He's using an iMorph Exodus, so he changes his look.
What chat,
Like model
dude?
changer.
That's good. I wanna see where it was ends.
But I vowed to not bail him out again if it came down to it, only to be tested literally 30 seconds later when he was having yet another Coal Car threesome.
Dude, he's struggling.
He's not gonna help me. Oh my gosh. He's watching me. No, my victory rush missed! I got this! I got it!
Oh, that's a struggle. Big crit though. T-Morph or I-Morph or something, yeah. That's what he's using.
Everywhere I turned there was weird shit going on, as even the NPCs were starting to not take this seriously.
Have a look at my meats, friend.
And I knew if I was going to lead these degenerates I would need some practice.
Okay. Sheep and hurry sheep. Now attack him. It's like he's playing a Pokemon battle. Sheep again. Dude, this is not... Now follow me. Okay, I mean it works, I guess. He survives. Bring him to town. Okay, that's one way of doing it.
And then there was the issue around defiance of my own ranks, which started with this utter bullshit goblin crap that some virgin tinker tits in Ratchet put me up to. I first had to camp this Willy Wonka hut
fingertips.
for like a 9-minute spawn just for a Sodcore Conrad from the same hometown as me to decide that I worked hard to clear his way to
That's
the
a
mob, which is
classic.
where the intrusive thoughts started to take over. But I figured no, I can be both their leader and their friend, and I don't need an iron fist to earn their respect until
fair.
a piss and a poo later when I was waiting for a 77-minute spawn and this happened. But once again, instead
This
of
is the
pulling
worst
the
quest.
trigger, my non-confrontational personality took over, and instead of being direct, I chose to be just secretly happy when that same breed bag guildie was capital F fucked later when I ran into her. This
fucked
triggered
up,
me into
Rav.
what I'm sure many dead hardcore players have experienced before, where my own gameplay became more and more reckless as I was racing to get to tags, risking the 12 hours I've spent on this character to save the 12 minutes of waiting for a tag until I'd eventually have to bail and accept that I would be waiting for the next spawn.
Okay.
It was time to be a macromaniac, but the second I looked away, some fucking scorpion named Susan.
This ignition quest is Susan is the worst. It just if there's one other person doing it, just don't do it. It's not worth, man. You gotta first kill the mob, then go down, then you gotta do the escort. It's really obnoxious. Stokro, thank you for the prime 10 months, by the way. It's like one of the worst quests ever.
Nab the tag.
Yeah.
Her owner standing right there as if he didn't
Yeah,
just
just skip
complete
it.
the hat trick of walking up and taking a fellow guildie's tag, and this was going to be the final straw. The insubordinate Huntard argued with me, and
you gonna
lessons
do?
had to be learned, so I put my hoof down and did what I knew had to be done.
What?
If he was really sorry for disrespecting his leader, he would have to prove it by letting Susan die.
No, stop! You can't just let Susan die!
Days later, when I was still waiting for the same goddamn spawn, he informed me that the sacrifice was made and asked me to
Susan
name
is
her replacement.
dead.
I picked
Right,
the worst
man.
possible name for a pet I could think of, Linda. And sure enough, he was serious about making it up to a guildie, but there was one problem. That wasn't fucking Linda, and if he were to remain in the ranks of the elite gamers, he would need to come back with a crocodile, and my instructions were not to be
Linda is a
misunderstood again,
crocodile.
and so I know there was a journey ahead
Listen, crocodiles aesthetically is one of the most coolest pet you can get. I think they're also one of the worst pets, but they are cool as hell.
of him, but it was a journey he would have to make to stay in the guild. It was at this point where I joined up with some non-defiant members of the guild to deal with the caverns that wail, and while the great Tater Totems
progress.
refuses to lose an RP walk-off, this group was full of Giga
What?
Chads who also apparently had nothing else to do that night, which resulted in us RP walking the entirety of one of the longest
No
dungeons
way.
in Classic WoW. This made the guys who typically ninja the Serpent Bloom before everyone else look like dickheads in slow motion, but slow and steady wins the race.
There's no way
It
they
is
did
until
that.
my
5
healer said
years,
reload and I
Grandpa.
wasn't going to
Yo, Bingo, thank you for the 65 months, brother. There's no way they RP walked through the entire thing. No shot.
question it, but then I immediately pulled without realizing he probably wasn't rocking a Starforge PC and was still stuck in a loading screen while my health was
Check out
dropping.
Starforge, guys.
Meanwhile, these were the comms coming out of the
Thanks, Whisper
people who
PC.
would be in my BFD raid group.
I have such a hard time drinking out of cups, dude.
But seeing as a group of guildies came in here earlier and without being on voice, they were unaware that their healer was taking a fat as fuck nap mid-boss fight, which resulted in not one but also not two but a big wipe for a full guild group, so I knew that staying on comms would be needed for our survival.
I honestly think the best way to cook a penis would be steam.
But then this dropped.
That's a good
Now
ring.
you are probably
That's a good
wondering,
ring.
how did you guys do the jump without turning off RP walk? And the answer to that is, we didn't.
Oh,
And then there was Verdun.
fair enough. The big boy.
And when it comes to this guy, I refuse to identify as the tank, so we made Kitty Tits tank it, who deserves props for not breaking the RP walk streak either. But the reason we
Oh,
had the
shit,
tabby
look at that.
take the hits is because this can happen, and I didn't want that to be me, and with that, I unlocked the shield that I would be taking to raid. It's
Damn.
worth noting we did take down a large albino Murloc with bloodshot eyes, and while this ring was something that would feel nice as shit on my pinky finger, I
What?
decided to lead by generous example by giving it to our priest, who hours
he
later
rolled a
messages
1.
me on a new priest with that same name asking me for a guild invite. But Madeira wasn't the only dead chick that I'd have to deal with, as some sobbing orc named Manrik told me a sob story about how he and his tax benefit bottom bitch were out battling, and
His
now he
what?
can't find her. I asked around seeing if anyone knew where the hell Mankrik's wife was, stumbling across some unresolved
Looking
Tinder
for
drama
a
in the
hoe.
Ratchet Hotel and fantasizing about a mooing ménage à trois with these two lovely ladies, but no one knew where Mrs. Mankrik had gone. It wasn't until hours later when I discovered a beaten corpse. Her bald head and tight ass matching the exact description Manrik gave me, but I couldn't bring myself to confirm it as I needed something to
Can't talk about Mankrik's wife like that, man.
give me the strength to validate my suspicions. Oh cool. Yep, it was her, and her was a dead bitch, as I dreaded being the bearer of bad news only for him to not seem to care.
I understand. Thank you, adventurer.
But if he wasn't gonna care about his wife being brutally beaten, I would avenge her, as I laughed at these fire mage fuckboys who burned her down.
Get the
I
revenge.
looked at these savage porcupines that turned her into one of the most famous corpses in classic WoW and waved them a fire.
Wait, what are those? Rav, what are those pants? I don't even know if that qualifies as pants, actually. Dude, Rav is,
Very farewell. We enslaved one of their ranks and gave him bloody toenails that we ripped off of his dead cousins, and this made the widowed warrior happy.
I can at least smile seeing that the Quillboars have felt pain themselves.
It was at this point where our bloody toenail collector gave us the locations of his leaders, and I've been told that level 22 is risky to perform the assassinations alone, and I should have listened to those warnings.
Okay, is he gonna go? No, the big one is for a later quest. This is the normal mob. There's no way he dies to this. Yeah. Wait, he's actually taking a lot of damage from it. But it's fine. Dude, was Priest really that OP? I struggled with nothing. Wait, it ended there? Okay, dude. Dude, Priest was really OP, man, for leveling. Well, I mean, I guess the next video will probably be the raid video, I would assume, right? Because I mean, you guys know, we've already done the raid, obviously, but okay, I guess, I don't know what he did after this, though, but maybe the next one is gonna be the raid one. The world's first hardcore BFD in SOD. The Phase 1 finale of the Swordcore journey. Just check this out, guys.
Attention gamers. Previously on my Swordcore journey, I set out with the goal of clearing BFD on a one-life character with no quest loot and a bunch of other hardcore rules, and while some random turbo virgin backseaters felt this was incredibly easy, nearly every streamer sought to prove them wrong by dying in dumb ways. And while others were wasting all their time going again, I was RP walking through the entirety of Wailing Caverns where I'd get a dank buckler to help me in BFD. But I first needed to finish the Barons, which were proving to be deadlier than I thought.
Yeah, it's actually difficult. You gotta kill like a big elite.
Now
there,
where
right?
did we leave off? Yes, me losing a Muck Gora to a single mob before getting third-partied by a flailing wiener. Turns out earth-shocking only after frostbolts go off is not a strategy that I can recommend, and right when I started to feel that thick Mulgore air rubbing against my level 1 butt cheeks, a guardian angel arrived.
Oh no. Oh, wait, he got saved.
A random man, not even from my guild, arrived and slayed the flailing flaccid lightning spitter.
That's how hardcore goes.
I was still on the losing end of this particular snowball fight, but as I ran toward a field of stealth mobs ready to invert my anus, Wario, savior of my series, started laying down pipe on the diabetic porcupine.
That is a Chad. Oh, that. Holy, a Tauren Warrior Giga Chat, man. They do look cool.
We will never know who he was or why he helped us, but this is proof that while not all heroes wear capes, it looks like this one wore the glowing lizard scale one that drops off scum.
No.
But the close call made me rethink my strategy of doing risky things. So I chose to team up with AG1 Hercules to two-man the Deadmines, but in the first 10 seconds together he managed to piss me off.
Wait, what? Call me Tate again. This isn't
Tate was what my childhood piano teacher called me when I messed up keys.
What?
That 10-fingered bitch never understood how hard it was for some of us, and now being called that name triggers every last utter on my body.
He doesn't like the name Tate. That's literally his name.
Tater totems, man.
Anyways, the plan was to jump off this floating cruise ship into a sea of high-level Murlocs, but Tsar told me if I follow him there's nothing that can go wrong.
That's how Mitch died, I remember. Holy shit, he almost fucked.
Oh my gosh, I almost hit the damn land!
Wait, I haven't seen that. Wait, what? I never saw that. He was so close.
To my surprise, Tsar's guidance did lead us safely to the dungeon, but he clearly woke up today choosing violence as he faked an AFK when I had two on me.
Oh.
Oh man.
But he clearly didn't realize who he picked a troll-off contest with, as I go hard or I go home, and in this case I
shit.
may have been going back to Mulgore.
Dude, these Defiance miners, they slap, man. They can actually slap the booty.
Is he actually running out? Bro!
Was she not helping him? I guess he wanted to solo it. Yeah, you do not pick a fight with a League of Legends player, man, okay? They will pick Corki and run it down mid, dude.
And let's just say the confidence level in us clearing this wasn't super high.
You are 100% not clearing this.
And maybe they were
What if they
right
got
as
the
I
mace of
pulled
the
2
axe here?
elites with less health than a chain-smoking
You
CO.
can actually look at the axe that he's wielding to see what he drops, guys. It's a really cool feature for this boss. Very unique to him, actually.
PD-ridden geriatric coal miner while my healer was sipping cocktails. We reach the goblin rooms as he's criticizing my rune choices, so we decide to settle this with a solo mob off, and I would be up first.
Okay.
One shot baby, but then it was his turn.
So they're like swapping turns on these mobs here. He do good AoE. The bad thing is that he can't root inside.
Dude. Help, 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 help.
Oh, he's fucking up hard.
Oh my gosh.
Dude, this makes me realize how OP Priest is. Because I did this solo. It
But
was still
undisputable
hard,
proof
but
that I'm a better WoW player than Zaryu aside, we had to
Priest
pick
is
a strategy
insane.
for this next boss. I gave him options as I actually did my research, but he wanted to YOLO, which left me with just one request.
okay. We both need to do something stupid for pull, so at least our last words are funny. I'll say something stupid.
I chose to be remembered as a sellout and then pulled that weaponized Stephen Hawking.
Okay.
I chose to execute my own 9,000 IQ strat that I remember seeing on TV growing up.
Oh, that's actually pretty good. The jump, the cheese.
As some of us battled
That's a
down
really
the
good
boss
spot to
while
do.
others enjoyed their front row seats to the show.
It's so much easier when you're two
We
people.
killed the second boss, but the trash in the next hallway can get sus, so we'd both need to be fully focused.
Dude, sometimes playing with streamers must be so frustrating, man, because they can just get sidetracked so fast. I do it myself as well. Like, if I'm doing something, I'm like, oh, so there's a clink, or there's a lingo, there's something there. Like, there's just like constantly stuff going on, man. Want to do a hardcore duo? Are you getting back into hardcore gaming, Mordial? It's just everywhere, man. Look pretty well done. God. Yeah.
Season of Discovery Phase 2 goes live February 8th. Okay, yeah, I don't know why I like skimmed past this. I was reading.
This is good.
Wow.
I like this.
So it's real. Yeah, Phase 2, February 8th, boys.
Wow,
It's
guys. Look at that.
And it was all fun and games until these
Yep.
smelting shitters decided to call all their friends to attend our next pull.
Okay.
Music.
Oh, shit.
Oh shit.
Yeah, these controlling goblins, they hurt, man. Kill goblin when they disappear. Oh yeah, you can just wait for them to like despawn. Okay. Who's leaving?
We arrived to the docks where our corrupt uncle named Mr. Smite was waiting as we discussed in depth whether or not we would cheese him to make it easy, and after linking a level 5 food in 20 consecutive messages, it was time.
We're under a
Oh my god!
of vast swamp.
Remember this!
Repel the
This is from back in the... Oh my god.
We chose to fight him over by the doors because we figured he would then have to run a short half marathon to get back to his box
Wait,
of
that was
chocolates
actually
when his blood
nostalgia,
sugar
just
got
so
too low
random.
mid-fight.
What?
I had no idea, bro.
Ah, they're doing well though. Yeah, man, back when like WoW video, I don't know. I mean, WoW videos are awesome nowadays. But there was just something unique about those random machinimas back in the day. Like, maybe it's nostalgia. It might be heavily based on nostalgia as well, but those old school, like, WoW machinima videos were so special, man. Yeah, the Rafflemal videos, like, you know, the illegal Danish, all that stuff. You know, Nim with the MAG.
But Zaryu wanted
yeah.
to avoid looting him as he feared an unlikely hammer drop would force him to play feral in our raid, and I was on board until he said this.
Tate, no.
Tate, no!
Oh shit, he's going in. I did miss him, yeah.
Not the hammer!
He was so upset that he had to step away, to which I abused the free publicity to steal his Twitch Prime subs, but he was gone for literally hours and I was struggling to find productive ways to pass the time.
We can do it all night long, just me and you alone.
Oh.
Baby, you're so beautiful.
I ended up typing an
shit.
instruction manual for him to be able to hear my voice.
Okay, try again.
Hey Big Daddy.
Oh, that's perfect! It's
Oh,
perfect!
I can talk.
I can literally just talk to him. Oh, that's so good.
Welcome to 2024. Boomer.
And this would prove to be needed so that we could execute important communications during fights.
You gotta pull the foreskin back.
Dude.
What?
How old are you, Rav? How old are you, bro? I can't.
Okay, I don't know if that's like a boss
How old are you,
strat.
Rav?
Until all that was left was us, and Van Queef. I told Zara that 3 loops around the ship is a mile, and if we run the boss around he could double dip the content for fitness footage on his Instagram, and the strategy was going well until we both tried to prevent the boss from summoning his simps, only for us both to miss and me almost go down.
Okay.
But after running a 5.5 minute mile he put some punctuation on an epic dungeons run, and with that, 2 homies had conquered these deadly mines.
Where's the loot? Rav,
Just walk by my side,
did
damn.
you just... Where's the loot? What the heck? It was Barb? Okay. Yeah, cruel Barb. None of them can use it, so... F.
It was time to part ways, and while I thought this run had brought us closer together, I apparently was wrong.
Tate. Oh shit. He does not like that, does he?
He didn't get the R.
Oh, rip.
Someone needs to link him that clip.
I dinged 25 say grats or fake fan, and then it was time for raid prep to start.
Ooh.
I spent a day picking
25.
flowers just so that I could make a few pussy potions so that I wouldn't be afraid of my own shadows anymore. Then I dropped that and started
potions.
skinning dead animals so that I could make shoulder pads and mittens. I picked up a new hobby of mining after that because I wanted cool shades, and you may be thinking, Rav, this seems like some sweaty overkill, but I saw what happened to the first group that went in there.
Oh, I saw this, yeah.
Toddy with the pad.
Oof.
Toddy with the pad.
Come on, guys, kill him, kill him, kill him.
Yeah. Kill.
Got it? Yeah.
Oh my god.
They had 2 people left, man. Holy shit. At least, you know, you'll see, but god damn, man. Holy crap, dude. You cancel heals twice. Ace Pilot, are you really angry at me because Savix died in a hardcore raid that we did? I'm very sorry that Savix died, man, okay? I apologize, dude, okay? It was all my fault, alright? You ruined the Mudhot clan. You know what? I'm sorry, man. You know what? Crucify me, okay? Sue me, okay? It is what it is. It is what it is. I'm sorry, man, okay? I have ruined the year for you, Ace Pilot, and I apologize for that. Listen, man, I tried my best, okay? It was my first time healing a raid, dude. Alright, I'm getting, like, butchered everywhere. You killed him! You killed him! What have you done, Guzu? Hey, man, it was my first time raiding as a healer, okay? And we were doing hardcore, and I had just leveled for 8 hours straight, okay? I was so fried. And listen, man, okay? I tried my best. Okay, everybody was taking damage. I was trying to conserve my mana. It is what it is.
Damn, bro.
And I knew as the main tank I would need to be
It is what it
prepared,
is.
but little did I know that finding a single tiger's eye to craft my last piece would take up an entire day of my time.
Beep 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 beep. Okay.
Are you kidding me? Are we allowed to replace people if they die? Oh yeah, we're expecting deaths.
Oh, he's finding a tiger sign. That's what he needed. Oh shit.
I just got a tiger sign. Tate has been farming for like hours.
Oof. Yeah, that's a oof.
I just got another one.
Oof.
But I owed it to my comrades to not give up and search every last chest in the Barrens.
Tiger's eye? Whoa!
And with that, it was time.
It dropped! Oh, is it time? Okay.
We arrived at the depths of Blackfathom and I
shit.
delivered the following gripping monologue. Attention gamers. I wish I had more time to prepare this speech today, but it turns out, sir, you took every last tiger's eye on the server. So I just want to say, 10 days ago we flooded the lands of Lava Lash, pissing off the incumbents of the land, who just wanted to group for Zalazan and Krennic Snarlsnout. We've overcome our fair share of challenges in this journey. The South Shore Guards. Our significant others' pets. Mitch being Mitch. We put our trust in J-Wub, Ty, and many others to organize the guild so the streamers could focus on going again, because we do things like fucking PvP flag ourselves the night before raid just to fail at killing a level 16 dwarf. You idiot Sony, you freaking idiot. Sardako led a brave group of soldiers into these depths to be the world first SOD core players to go from dust, all the way to dust. We salute their noble sacrifice. Some of us have sweat hard to prepare. Others hit 25 like 10 minutes ago.
Yeah, that
A
was
group
me
of
as
our
well.
very own came in here last night and made this place look easy. And now it's our turn to make this place look hard. We will have deaths along the way.
You
And
will.
all I can ask is that they are warriors so
And
that
surely if there's any deaths, nobody were to get blamed because it's all hardcore, right? And that we all know that people might die, and we're not gonna attack the healers if said people die in the raid. We're not gonna go and attack people because of that, right, guys?
we can have a better comp for Kelris. Now to conclude, I just want to say, use your Twitch Prime subs on twitch.tv/ravtheavatar.
Unbelievable, guys.
And let's kill some bosses.
Alright.
And I guess my motivational
Dude, is that
words
how
were,
healers feel, dude? It's such a it's such a oh, I hate it, man. What about all the people that stood in shit? What about the positioning? What about no. Blame the healer. No, you know what? Don't even blame all the healers. Just blame the one healer. Unbelievable, guys.
because we quite nearly won.
This is ridiculous. We need to make a petition to treat healers properly, okay? Because I'm fed up with this stuff. I'm actually fed up. God damn. You canceled 2 heals, so it's your fault? He was at 80% when I canceled the heal and 70. I was trying to conserve my mana, you bozo.
Tapped the first little bitch boss in this place and went full steam into the second.
It is time, baby. Easy.
Okay, good job.
But little did I know that I'd run into my first close call here.
Explosion coming in.
Oi. Dude, he almost died here. But I saved him. But I saved him. Nobody cares about that. Nobody cares about that. I saved him here. Look at those penances. Rads, you did your job. Okay, so okay, dude, that's a lose-lose, man. So if I play well, nobody cares because I'm expected to just play well. But if someone dies, oh, I'm gonna get crucified. Get the pitchforks, boys. You're having spit roast for dinner. Unbelievable. Welcome to the heater life. What's up, Constera? How you doing, man? Good to see you, bro.
I upgraded my tank cloth chest with another tank cloth chest, and then we got our momentum back by looking at this Disney Channel aerial raid boss and swiftly punching her in the cooter.
She was so easy.
But things were clearly going too well for some of us.
Yo, should we do one pull? Murloc room?
Okay.
A little bit
No,
more.
wait,
There was
Wait, you're
busting.
pulling everything?
Yeah, that's bad.
The Murloc man with his magenta little mini-me's was going smooth, but one tiny mistake and things could go poorly.
Oh, mamma mia. Ooh, I almost died here.
He'll come in, he'll come in, he'll come in. I'm good.
I almost died there, yeah.
Who's just trying to pause?
That was real bad.
5, 4, 3.
Dude, I'm looking at
We're on
the
boss
frames
now.
as well. I'm not used to this. I'm really not used to this.
Let's just say I was happy to see healer gear drop, and then you are out of your goddamn mind if you think Tater Totems is gonna let himself get out totemed by some Lorgus piece of shit. So this guy went back to Elwyn per our invitation, and then it was time.
Oh god, here it comes. Oh god, dude.
Phase 1 is typically a cakewalk despite the fact that I couldn't reposition this shadowy shit stain if my life depended on it, and then when I had to go down into the basement to slap battle some spectral fuckboys, we got RNG shafted as it took like 8 kills to spawn a portal back up. But aside from that, the phase was smooth and it was time to defend against dust to dust.
I don't like the positioning we had.
Second shadow pods, second shadow pods. Keep time.
I don't like it.
No!
Look at the pennants! Did you see it? Did you see it? Did you see the pennants? Bro, look at it! It landed, man. Bro! And I wasn't the only healer as well.
Push him, 2%, come on!
Oh, mate.
Good shit.
Nice job, boys.
It
A
landed just
bittersweet
as he
moment was to
died.
follow for the guild as we killed the boss, but not without losing
Feels
some
bad,
of our
man.
own ranks.
Wait, Die is dead. That means we lose J-Wub.
Feels bad.
We
man.
lost J1.
An honor.
J-Wub entire duoing, so we lost our healer. Oh no!
Yeah.
But we sought out together as a guild to clear this 3-headed
Did it,
water
guys.
Pokemon, and we weren't
We
going
did
to
it.
stop until the mission was complete.
Look at all these alive gamers. Nobody's dying. Oh my god, everybody's alive. So cool, dude. Damn.
Sag cancelled heals in BFD. Straw Savix died.
Let's go, boys.
We paid one
guys.
last homage to those sacrificed in the war. Dabuvix, leader of the Mud Hut clan, as well as J-Wub and Timber, our guild's fearless leaders, leaving just me and Zaryu, who was slowly becoming better at this whole RP walk thing, to finish what we had started. We knew it'd be tough, we knew there'd be deaths, we knew there'd be non-hardcore players pissed as fuck at
What
us
if
for
it's just me and sorry? What about Aussie?
taking over their realm, but these are just things one comes to
Unbelievable.
expect. In the endless
Dude, I went to bed immediately after the raid. I just literally turned off the PC and hopped in bed, dude.
pursuit of glory.
No. There it is. The end. Phase 2 Hardcore coming soon. Yeah, I mean, I feel like once Phase 2 comes out, obviously I'll focus first on, you know, my normal characters and everything, like my warrior, my shaman, rogue and stuff. But Hardcore is definitely something we could, like, go back on and then, like, you know, continue the character, like the priest and such. And then, you know, see if we can do no more again as well. I think that'd be real fun.